Go ahead and,
We're 037.
we're still kind of heavy.
Runway 17, clear to land.
Request hover taxi from here all the way to practice area 1.
Request a hover taxi from here to practice area 1?
Yes.
Okay. Without picking it up?
No. Go ahead and pick up, and then just be ready.
Okay.
And go ahead and make that radio call once you've picked up. We're never going to make a radio call unless we're already at a hover.
Okay.
Because we got to do checks, we got to make sure we're pulling enough power, and then we want to be ready. We don't want to just pick up and then go.
Yep. All right. So for pickup, we've got no warning lights. RPM's in the green. 1, 2, 3 in the green. Carb heat all the way up. Brake trim is down, and we are good on fuel.
So I want you to look at, if you need, here's the taxiways. What he'll probably tell you to do is take Echo, Foxtrot, and take Foxtrot all the way down to Lima, and then on to Whiskey. Or he could tell you to go through Golf, but he'll probably tell you to take a left, go on Echo, take Foxtrot all the way down, Lima into practice area 1. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so kind of anticipate that he's going to tell you that because he's going to want you to repeat back all the taxiways you're going to take.
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right.
What's the weather?
The weather, the wind is 210 at 4, and our ceiling is 3,900.
Okay, what's the information?
Whiskey.
Okay.
All right. So warning, everything's good. Car beat's still up. Okay, going up.
Going up.
Helicopter to our right. Nothing in front, nothing above, nothing left. I remember this time.
We're 037, make a 180 on the runway, taxi to parking via Bravo, and just remain this frequency.
180 parking via Bravo, main frequency, Warrior 43037.
All right. Olympia Tower helicopter 300 Juliet Mike at Glacier Ramp, requesting hover taxi to practice area 1.
Helicopter 300 Juliet Mike, Olympia Tower. I've got mowers working in that area next to the taxiway. Can I offer you practice area 2 this morning?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, air taxi from Glacier to practice area 2, cross runway 26.
Ask him we'd like a hover taxi, please.
We would like a hover taxi, please.
0 Juliet Mike.
0 Juliet Mike.
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, roger. Did you want Echo Golf out to the practice area then?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. That would be great. Juliet Mike.
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, hover taxi via Echo Golf to practice area 2, cross runway 26 on Echo.
Taxi via Echo Golf, cross runway 26, 0 Juliet Mike. Okay. So we are on Echo. Okay.
And then you forgot the information.
I did forget the information.
Yes.
I noticed that after he started talking, but he didn't ask for it. Should I insert it at some point?
If he asks for it, then you'll say it, but they're pretty relaxed here.
Okay.
Whereas I think when we went to Tacoma, they're like, do you have, even though I said it,
Yeah.
they're like, do you have information Delta? Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
So he said the Echo to Golf.
Yes.
Okay, cross runway 26. And air taxi's really slow, right? Like,
Hover taxi.
Or hover taxi, that's what I mean?
It doesn't have to be slow. You're just, you know, within 5, 10 feet within rotor disc length of the ground.
Okay.
So you can go faster if you want.
I just wanted to make sure I was doing it right. Oh. Clear to the right. Okay. Clear left.
And then you can just continue into forward flight, take us over to practice area 2.
Practice area 2, copy.
Yep.
Do we need to request it?
No, you already got practice area 2.
Copy, okay.
And land inside the pit.
Land inside the pit, copy that.
Potential aircraft, Olympia Tower 8X right now, current 1180 at 6, altimeter 29906.
You're very high. I have controls.
You have controls.
You got to watch out for vortex ring state, especially when we're that high. We're well below that 30 knots. You got to be very careful with how fast we descend.
Okay.
You have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls.
When you said continuing to forward flight, come over here, was it not supposed to be 50 knots, 50 feet?
No, you're right.
Was
That's
I
fine.
just higher than 50 feet?
No, your approach was very steep.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I needed to just reduce speed and altitude sooner? Or altitude, but not
altitude.
speed?
Altitude was the issue.
Okay.
And you came up, if you had kept going, we had a very vertical descent.
Okay.
So we're going to, at that point, the helicopter's trying to fly in its own downwash. And then we're just going to drop. We're going to have no power. The helicopter's going to shake, and then we'll just smack the ground.
Copy. Okay, what are we doing?
Go ahead and pick up that cone that's behind us. Go ahead and do a left pedal turn. I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls.
Are you going to try and, like, scoop it?
Yeah, I'm just going to pick it up. Nope.
How did it get over here on the hill?
That is a good question. I'll just put it here. yours. You want to try and pick it up?
You mean you scoop it with the front of a...
Just like flip it back over.
Oh, just flip it up? Okay.
Yeah. You want to try?
I can give it a shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be good. Good pedal work. Be very careful with the left skid hitting the ground.
Copy.
If you want to open that door before you take controls,
Yep.
it'll make it a lot easier.
Yes,
Do you have
sir.
controls?
I have controls.
Do you have controls?
Okay. So picking it up on a hill seems like it's going to be even more of a problem.
You just got to be even more aware of that left skid. Even less movements.
Oh man, I can't get... Where did it go? It's right underneath us. There it is. Alright, just slower, gentler.
Don't freak out.
Sorry.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. No freaking.
You have controls?
I still have controls?
You have controls.
Okay. Alright, if we bump, we're okay. Just correct.
Safety fuel, Olympia ground, proceed Echo and access road to the fuel farm.
Alright.
Safety fuel, proceed on Echo and the access road to the fuel farm.
I keep losing it. Oh, there it is. We're back on my first day when I'm pendulum around.
If you want to brake, let me know.
Ah, I touched it. I don't know if I can do that.
I have controls?
You have controls?
I have controls. You're actually doing really good with your pedals. I know you didn't get that up, but still, you're doing really good work on all three controls.
How are you doing? Are you just like setting down on it and then kind of just scraping it sideways?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I kind of have to lower the collective as well. Once I get it on that lip.
Oh, like set down on the lip, basically? Yep. Okay. Are you trying to like scoot it up the hill?
I'm just gonna knock it over. Oh my God.
Did it do the same thing?
Safety fuel, Olympia ground. How do you read now? Safety field, proceed echo and the access road to the field farm.
We're not gonna deal with this. I want you to put your skid right here and face that white sign.
Face that white sign and set down right here on the crest of the hill?
You're not going to set down. You're just going to put your right skid on the top of the hill right there.
Okay.
You have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls.
So don't set down, just touch skid.
Yes, right skid.
Okay.
And then I want you to keep it there. Keep our attitude facing at that white sign.
Okay. Came down too quick. I didn't realize how close I was. All right.
Olympia Tower Helicopter 300 Juliet Mike, could you let us know if and when Practice Area 1 will be available?
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike will do.
Thank you. Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike.
Hard to keep it there.
So notice how we're sliding to the left, so you're going to have to add a little bit of right pressure to keep that skid there. But also at the same time, if you add too much right pressure, we start to dynamic rollover towards the right. So it's a nice balance.
All right, stop moving.
Hold this right here.
Ah, I lost it.
That was still very good. All right, do it again.
Do it again. Copy. I'm going to back us up a little bit. We're getting close to this hill in front.
All right.
Okay, face the sign. Keep the sign.
Very nice. Left pressure. Right pressure, raise collective just a little bit, then left pressure, there you go, a little bit more right pressure, raise collective, just a little bit, left pressure, now lower collective.
Yeah, it's a balance.
There we go, a little bit of right pressure, there you go. Oh, right pressure, raise collective, left pressure, there we go.
We're not quite facing the sign.
That's okay. I'll take this.
I'll take this.
All right, now, holding this, I want you to pick us straight up. So as you slowly raise that collective, you're gonna add left pressure. We're not gonna do this, we're just gonna go straight up, whatever it takes.
Copy. I lost it.
Even slower.
Yep. Well,
right? So as soon as we started to sink down, raise that collective a little bit, raise, raise, raise. As we start to tip over to the right, add left pressure, right? So the slower you do it, the easier it's going to be.
yeah.
The more drastic the change is, the more we're just gonna kind of, you know,
Bubble
slide over to the left or the right.
Okay.
The same adjustments that you're making to hold that attitude is what you're going to do that pickup.
Okay.
All right, now I just want to go straight up, slowly. Ooh, butter. There we go. That's a beautiful pickup. All right. I have controls?
You have controls.
I have controls. That was beautiful.
Now I just need to do that with a regular landing.
Okay. Make sure this isn't too steep. Oh yeah, that's nice and steep. So we're holding that attitude, right?
Yeah. Checking that left skid. Pulling it all the way down.
Yep. Neutralize controls.
Neutralize the
Going back up, I'm going to apply the same pressure into the slope. Straight back up. All right. You have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls. And we got to go straight down here because if you drift to the right, we're going to have a steeper incline, and then if we go to the left, you won't have any
Okay.
slope.
So hold still. Oof. There we go.
Airport 6, Olympia ground. Airport 6, it's a little hard to determine your exact position with the visibility reducing here. Are you working just at the south end of runway 1735, or are you working near the run-up area on taxiway Whiskey also?
Just did it. Now I can't hold still.
Airport 6+1, and that's continuing Foxtrot and mowing, correct? Airport 6+1, proceed as requested, remain clear of both runways. Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, practice area 1 available.
Olympia Tower, Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike. We'll let you know when we like to sidestep over there.
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, roger.
Olympia Tower Sky 0 Tango Papa, inbound on your Alpha.
Cessna
Nice.
808
Very
Tango
good.
Papa, Olympia
right.
Tower, report Haber.
Go ahead and pick us back up.
Coming up.
Okay.
Ever so slowly.
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, traffic is 2 small mowers working their way east and northbound along taxiway Foxtrot.
We'll keep an eye out for the mowers on taxiway Foxtrot, helicopter 0 Juliet Mike.
Airport 6+1. Just be advised there's a small helicopter, Robinson, working in the grassy area to the southeast side of the field.
Good.
Oh, not quite enough. Stable. Turned a little bit at the end there.
Alright. I have controls?
You have controls.
I have controls. Olympia Tower helicopter 300 Juliet Mike at practice area 2 requesting air taxi to practice area 1.
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, air taxi to practice area 1, cross runway 17.
Air taxi to practice area 1 and cross 17, helicopter 0 Juliet Mike.
Right. Wind is... I guess... Are you doing the circle to kind of get up speed?
Yeah.
That works.
So we can get into
ETL without...
ETL.
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Oh man, the visibility came down, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it did. But it's calm. Calm winds.
Olympia Tower, helicopter 39BP, over on the east rim, Glacier hangars, looking to get onto the practice 2.
There's those mowers.
We have information, Yankee.
Clear right.
Helicopter 39 Bravo
Clear left.
Papa, Olympia Tower, roger. Air taxi to practice area 2, cross runway 26. Caution for a couple of small mowers working along the edge of taxiway Foxtrot on the southeast side of the field.
Air taxi to practice area 2, across runway 26, looking out for mowers, helicopter 39 Bravo Papa.
The pickups and set downs that you did over there, very, very good. I'm very happy with those. Do you have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls. I have no clue how steep or not steep this is going to be, so do it very slowly. Treat it like it's the steepest set down you're going to do. So
Copy.
super slow.
Steepest set down. Stupid slow.
Okay. I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls.
That was pretty much no slope.
Yeah. So that's good. Let's let that, surprise us. And better to do a perfect one than an okay one and, just drop that collective.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
Helicopter 9 Bravo Papa, due to the low visibility, just confirm you're established in practice area 2.
We are established on practice area 2 for November 39 Bravo Papa.
Thank you.
Olympia Tower,
You have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls. Set us down
Cessna 8
right
Tango
here.
Papa, runway 17, cleared low approach.
Clear low approach, runway 17, 0 Tango Papa.
Helicopter 300 Juliet Mike, just confirm you're established in practice area 1.
Established in practice area 1, helicopter 0 Juliet Mike.
Thanks.
This grass is also very misleading, so don't assume anything.
To land runway 26 and then go back.
Cessna 8 Tango Papa, let me coordinate with approach control.
Roger, thank you.
Slower.
Yep.
Cessna 808 Tango Papa, at your discretion.
Very good.
East for
Very good.
right base, runway 26, runway
look how
26,
steep this
clear
is.
for the option.
That's good.
And then
All right,
execute
now,
the published
something could be wrapped around our skids, so go ahead and look.
Circle land
Make sure nothing's stuck around them.
And we'll execute the public.
Even though we've checked,
Thank you.
we're still going to assume something could be stuck. So as we lift up, we're not just going to raise collective and just start going up, right?
Yeah,
We're just going to do our two-step, pause, slowly go up.
Papa, thanks.
And we feel something start to tug, and we're just going to go back down.
Okay.
Okay? We're never going to fully commit until we're like 5 feet up.
Okay.
You have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, I kind of scooted that way a little bit at the end there.
It's okay.
I think I had too much right pressure. I didn't correct back to the left.
All right, I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh man, visibility is way low too though.
So we're going to hover taxi from practice area 1 to Glacier Ramp.
Okay.
And use my iPad if needed.
Yeah,
You have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls.
All right. Olympia Tower Helicopter 300 Juliet Mike requesting in practice area 1 requesting hover taxi to Glacier Ramp.
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, you can begin at hover taxi northbound on taxiway Whiskey. Hold short runway 8 for low approach traffic.
Continue north on Whiskey, hold short runway 80 Juliet Mike.
And Olympia Tower 808 Tango Papa, executing this approach, 1,100 feet.
Cessna 8 Tango Papa, and can you estimate the bases directly over the field?
Inter rate about 11, between 1,000 to 1,200.
Go a bit faster.
Cessna 8 Tango Papa, thanks. Contact Seattle departure. Are you coming back for another approach?
You're welcome. And that's negative 808.
Okay, this is golf.
Yes.
So not a runway.
All right, Tango Papa, have a good
It's
morning.
the intersection for golf.
Yep. All right, I do see the hold short. I'm slowing down.
Okay.
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, cross runway 8 on Whiskey, taxi Whiskey, Bravo Echo to Glacier, and cross runway 17 on Bravo.
cross runway 8 and taxi via Whiskey Bravo Echo and cross runway 17 to Glacier.
Helicopter 0 Juliet Mike, affirmative, thanks.
You said air taxi, but he knows. So make sure words
Hover.
have meaning.
Hover taxi.
Yep.
Okay.
Words have meaning.
All right, come on. Yeah, I think my issue, and it's always been my issue, is remembering hearing somebody and then remembering all the steps, especially when there's like 5, 6, 7 steps. I know, I think that was like 4, but. All right.
Go ahead and lower us just a little bit more.
Down a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, and then this is Bravo.
Olympia Tower, helicopter 39er Bravo Papa in practice area 2, requesting air taxi to Whiskey for full length of Whiskey. We have company traffic in sight.
Okay, Bravo.
Helicopter 39er Bravo Papa, air taxi to taxiway Whiskey, cross both runways, full length taxiway Whiskey approved.
Air taxi to Whiskey, cross both runways, full length of Whiskey approved. 39er Bravo Papa.
Clear left.
Clear right, I think. It's pretty low there. Looks good.
Airport 6, radio check.
Okay, crossing.
17.
Crossing 17.
Airport 6, radio check.
They do not respond very often, do they? All right.
All right. Pick a pad and set us down.
Picking a pad.
Actually, we're running low on time, so I have controls.
You have controls.
I have controls. %, governor off, frictions, neutral, cyclic friction on. Go ahead and pull out the checklist.
Yes.
Friction, collective on. Gonna go ahead and turn the avionics off. Start a 3-minute timer. Timer started.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and double check. I did everything. Engine RPMs.
Governor, cyclic, pedal collective, neutral frictions on. Timer started, avionics off.
Okay. All right, good. How do you think you did today?
I definitely felt like I was able to do that a little more reliably, touching without panicking.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like when we get, you're like, you have controls and I'm holding steady. As soon as I start to go down, I start to feel like I bob around a lot. Is that like reducing torque and I'm turning and I'm responding to that, or is that just practice?
What are you looking at?
Usually I'm looking at the ground or the skid.
So that could be why, especially with the rain, the moving grass, and us being unstable, it's very hard. Like you kind of have to, at the very least, I would look out, then look in, out, look in. Because I understand you want to see where your skids are.
Well, I'll feel where they're at, right?
Yeah.
So.
But you don't want to lose your sense of stability in the aircraft, like where the horizon is, right?
Right.
Because it's very easy to get disoriented with that moving grass. You're teetering left and right, and it just throws off that inner balance.
Yeah.
So that's why, in all your set downs, you're picking something outside, out there that is not moving, like a tree, a sign. That way, you're focusing on that. And you're using that as your like horizon. Yeah.
Do you do that here too? Like,
Yes.
do you focus on the truck or the building or something?
Especially when it's really hard to see outside the bubble, I have to focus on something out there. I have to focus because it's very disorienting to have your vision obscured.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's below 300, close throttle, clutch disengaged. But your pickups and set downs, so much better. So much better. They're nice, slow, controlled, and you're showing a lot of skill in all three controls to manipulate and hold the aircraft very, very still. So I'm very happy with them.
Yeah, that's tricky.
We can come back to these later, but as far as right now, I think alternator, magnetos, nav lights, you're good to go. I don't think we need to work on pickups and set downs. All three controls are really good.
I just need to keep conscientious of that all the time.
Yeah, and we'll probably do a few here and there once we start doing off-airport landings. Every set down that you do from there is going to be a slow pickup and set down. So
Yeah.
you'll still get work with it. You have controls?
I have controls.
You have controls.
Okay. So, I mean, is there a required amount of off-airport landings?
Nope. You'll just be
something
required to do
practice.
one during your check ride.
Okay. Does it usually happen right there?
No, it happens at some random spot that the examiner can choose.
Just set me down right there. Like from up above, he'll just say, put me down in that field or something?
No, we'll be at like 1,000 feet, and he'll be like, all right, I want to land right there. And that's it. You got to figure out how to do it safely.
Okay. So you have to like do your circle, your pass, check the area, check the wind.
Yep.
How do you check the wind if you're not in range of a tower and you're not, and you don't have a windsock or something?
You can check your ground speed in your GPS. So if you have a headwind, it'll say like 60 knots indicated, but your GPS will say your ground speed's 50. So you know you have roughly a 10 knot headwind.
In this direction?
Yep, in
Okay.
whatever direction that you're going in. And then you'll notice that as you continue to circle, you're like, all right, well now my indicated airspeed is 70, but my ground speed's 60, so I know I have a tailwind now. So now you know where the wind is coming from, to and from.
Okay.
And then you can also look at smoke. There's always people burning fires, there's smokestacks all around. It's usually pretty easy to find some sort of smoke, something to show you where the wind's coming from.
Okay.